All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page. Caleb Brown here to bring you all of the action all day long today. We have 7U action getting set to kick off, currently doing the coin toss at the moment. I'm currently awaiting rosters, and as soon as I have the rosters, I will be able to call names. Caleb Brown here all day long here on the Brevard Sports Network, and it's going to be a fun one today. The Palm Bay Rockets and the SUNTREE Viera Hawks all day long, except for 10U. At 10U, we have the Deland Bulldogs traveling over here to Viera Regional Park, and with Viera Regional Park to take on the SUNTREE Viera Hawks. All right, so I just wanted to let all your friends and family know they can share the link on YouTube. We are live here on the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page. Here we go. SUNTREE Viera, Palm Bay, 7U action coming up in just a couple of minutes. All right, everyone, we are back here live on the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page as we get set for 7U action. I'm going to apologize to both fan bases. I do not have any rosters for either squad. I'm working on trying to get rosters, but here we go. Eight minutes on the clock here for the first quarter. SUNTREE Viera will get the ball first to start the ball game. There's the snap. Number 12 hands off to the back. Number 22 trying to get around to the outside. Tries to make a move, but swallowed up quickly by that Palm Bay Rockets defense as they did not allow the speed of the Hawks to get outside and turn the corner. Let me know where you're watching from. We are an interactive broadcast. I can see the chat, and let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for here in the chat, here on the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page. It's going to bring up second down here for the Hawks. They picked up 4 yards on the play. So bring up second down and 6. Standing in the pistol formation. Quarterback with two backs behind him. Also the snap. Quarterback number 12 looking. Doesn't have any open. He's got one open receiver. Got behind the defense, and it's incomplete. That was a nice toss there from the quarterback. Unfortunately, the receiver not able to make the completion. Great job by the defender not giving up on the play until the ball hit the ground. Even when the ball's in the receiver's hands, he did an absolute awesome job ripping that ball out so it wasn't a completed pass. And the quarterback's going to take it off the left side. Here he comes, dragging a defender. He's pulling. He'll have himself a SUNTREE Viera Hawk first down. Number 12 with the run and number 2 bringing him down, but not before he picks up a SUNTREE Viera Hawk first down. And the drive continues for SUNTREE Viera. Again, first time broadcasting these two programs this season. Last week I was down at Satellite Beach for Satellite in West Volusia. There's the handoff. There to number 15. Number 15 cuts to the right side. He's got all sorts of running room. He's in a foot race and brought down number 2 again. Flying from the other side of the field, bringing him down, but not before he will pick up a first down and much more does number 15 for the SUNTREE Viera Hawks. Be first and 10 from the Palm Bay Rocket 29-yard line. We had a great night of Friday Night Lights last night. I was at that Viera Hawks Rockledge Raiders game. Hawks pull it out on top 22-21 in what was an awesome game. Double pistol here. Quarterback shakes off a tackler, but good pursuit by the defender, trying to get around that left side. Shoves off one tackler. He'll pick up a nice 12-yard gain, and that will be enough for a SUNTREE Viera Hawk first down by number 12. .22 sent in motion. Quarterback drops back, looking. Flags all over the place. Avoids a tackle. He's going to run off the right side. He's going to race to the corner. It's a foot race. Touchdown, SUNTREE Viera. But there's 2 flags in the backfield, and I think this one's going to be called back for a little false start. Soon as the ball was snapped, they threw that flag. I think it's going to be a false start on the Hawks. Illegal shift on the Hawks, so that'll back them up 5 yards. as they are now outside the Chrissy Limbeck red zone. We like to thank Chrissy Limbeck. Chrissy knows she is the real estate expert. Whether you're buying or selling, Chrissy Limbeck is one of the top producers and the real estate expert. Information at the bottom of your screen. You'll see her along all day long. There's a snap. 12 drops back to pass. Great pass protection. And there he goes to the house. Touchdown, SUNTREE Viera. 23-yard passing catch and run for the touchdown. Number 12, I believe that was number 65 on the tackle or on the touchdown reception. Again, I don't have rosters for either squad. I'm working on trying to get rosters so this doesn't happen all day long. Going to go for the point after. Swings it out, number 15. Not able to get the completion. And it will be the SUNTREE Viera Hawks getting on the board first. 6-0 here with 4:13 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, they moved us up. It was originally 6U. They moved it up to 7U to kind of give them those 2 years of development. So it's 7U, 9U, then 10U, 12U, and 14U. And here we go. One of the players to watch here is Aiden Friedel. There's a snap and running back looking for running room. He's got all sorts of running room. It's going to be a foot race. Just barely caught by the arm tackle, the touchdown saving tackle. That running back absolutely exploded off that left side. And that'll be enough for a Palm Bay Rockets first down. First down is brought to you by Space Coast Lacrosse. For boys, girls, and lax kids, Space Coast Lacrosse not only cares about just lacrosse, but all athletes here in Brevard County. We'd like to thank them for teaming up with the Brevard Sports Network to be a great sponsor. Quarterback going to hand off again. There's number 6 through the middle. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling his way forward for a gain of about 5 or 6 yards on the play. That was a great first down run by number 6 for the Palm Bay Rockets. Be second down and 4 from the 36-yard line. There's a snap, number 13, fakes the play action. Now he's going to keep it himself. He's got all sorts of room. He's got one man to beat, and number 4 comes over and makes the touchdown, which once again, a touchdown-saving tackle because number 13 had some speed, but there is laundry on the field, and we'll see what those – there's a holding call on the Rockets. That'll back them up That'll back them up 10 yards. All right, just under 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. SUNTREE Viera Hawks take up about 4.5 minutes. And their opening possession. Here's number 2 now, trying to get around on that left side. Number 2 has room to run. Great angle taken there by number 4, and great chase down by the linebacker to make the tackle, but not before the Palm Bay Rockets pick up a Space Coast Lacrosse first down. Again, folks watching on the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page, let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, the athlete you're cheering for, and I'll give you a shout out here on the broadcast. Great football action all day long here on the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page. Again, it's the Palm Bay Rockets and SUNTREE Viera Hawks, except for 10U. In 10U, it's the Deland Bulldogs taking on the SUNTREE Viera Hawks as the Palm Bay Rockets 7U breaks out. Quarterback under center, 1 back in the backfield. 13 is going to call his own number again. He's going around. Great job! Number 12, the quarterback, coming in and making the hit in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 4 yards. Second down and long from the SUNTREE Viera Hawk 37-yard line. So far, number 6 has the biggest run of the day for the Palm Bay Rockets. And number 13. And that will be the final play of the first quarter with your score. The SUNTREE Viera Hawks 6, the Palm Bay Rockets with work to do, but driving. As we head to the second quarter, we will be right back in about 30 seconds. All right, we're back here, and the Palm Bay Rockets get to the outside, trying to make something happen, pick up a couple of yards, but it'll bring up still third and long here for the Rockets. Again, folks, I'm trying to work on getting rosters. So for now, I'm calling numbers. There's the handoff and gets around that left side. Makes a man miss. Makes another man miss, cuts back across the field, trying to do his best Barry Sanders impression. But there's a flag on the play, and I think it's going to be holding on the Rockets. And that it is. It was on the back side of the play. The lineman grabbed those outside of the shoulders. And anytime when you're a lineman and the ref sees those hands outside the shoulders, that's going to be a holding call every time. But again, it's 7U. They're learning the game, and coaches will work on that. But the penalty will be declined, and SUNTREE Viera will just give them 4th down. It's 4th and 11. Check that now, 4th and 10. Fourth and 10 from the SVYFL 32-yard line. They got to get to the 22 to keep this drive alive. Folks, what's the play call here? So far, number 6 has been the go-to back, but it's either been number 6 and number 13 have been the two. Number 2 sent in motion. 13's going to call his own number. He makes 2 guys miss, not able to get it, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Great job by that Hawks defense swarming to number 13 and keeping him from picking up that Space Coast Lacrosse first down. Turnover on downs, and it will be SUNTREE Viera ball. With 6.5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. So SUNTREE Viera will take over on offense for their second offensive possession as the clock ticks under 6 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. There's the snap, number 12, hands off to number 22, who's brought down in the backfield. I believe that's number 6 on the tackle. That'll be a loss of yards. And it will bring up about 2nd and 14 for SVYFL. Number 2 getting back there and making the big play. Coming up at halftime, I will mute the mics. Don't worry, it's not your TV, it's not your device. We mute the mics at halftime because they play music. And I'm trying, I want to be able to stream all day long and bring you guys every bit of the action today. Gets to the outside, cuts upfield. He's got open field. It's going to be a foot race, a stiff arm. Number 0 down the sideline and finally caught from behind and pulled down by number 2 of the Palm Bay Rockets. But number 0 with the huge field flipping run. And it will be first down, SUNTREE Viera. Creeping up on just under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. The Hawks have scored on their opening possession, taking about 4.5 minutes to drive down the field. Can they score again before the end of the first half? That first score came on a 22-yard touchdown pass from number 15 to number 65. Thank you. All right, I have SUNTREE VIERA rosters. There's a catch, and being brought down after a pickup of a couple yards there. It's going to be around the 23-yard line. Bring up second down at about 8. All right. Again, those watching from Palm Bay, I'm working on getting rosters for the rest of your teams, so that way I can call names. I'm going to try to work during halftime to get your roster for 7U here, so I can call the names of the 7U squad. SUNTREE VIERA just sent a representative over, and there's the handoff. And he'll be brought down in the backfield. There is lots of laundry on the field. That was number 12. That's Cohen Widmeyer. Had a chance to talk to Mr. Widmeyer on Friday. Said he was really excited about this game. And Widmeyer, a name that's become pretty popular here around SUNTREE VIERA. Again, as well as Aiden Friedel. Got a chance to talk to him on Friday. He was excited and pumped coming into today's game. Sends Widmeyer in motion. There's a snap. Number 12 steps up, and he's going to be swarmed. That Palm Bay defense crashed in from the edges. Number 6 will get credit for the sack, getting up, flexing the muscles. And it's going to bring up 4th and long. I'll call it 4th and about 16 for the Hawks. And it's going to be a bit of a doozy here. Cohen Widmeyer, number 12. Widmeyer going around the left side. He's got some open room. Cuts up field. There he goes down the sideline. Widmeyer. Touchdown, SUNTREE VIERA. No flags, and it's now 12-0. Thanks to a Widmeyer 30-plus yard touchdown run. By the way, I'd like to make a correction. I said number 22 was Widmeyer. No, number 22 is Landry Tudor. Widmeyer is number 12. So 12-0 with 1:17 left to go here in the first half. Number 15 in the backfield, that's Kane Wallace. Widmeyer in the double pistol. Widmeyer is going to hand it off, and that deep defensive line of the Rockets gets back there and stops the point after. But before the first half ends, SUNTREE VIERA puts two touchdowns on the board, and currently it's 12-0 with about 1:17 left to go here in the second quarter. I'd like to thank everyone tuning in here on the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page. Hope you're enjoying your early Saturday morning. Hope maybe you got your breakfast, got your cup of coffee, and you got great football to watch. So, I mean, how much better could Saturdays get? The only thing better would be, next weekend when you can have College Game Day on in the background. And here we go. The Palm Bay Rockets taking over for their second offensive possession of the game. And there's going to be a penalty flag on the play. There's going to be too many players in the huddle. And here we go, the Rockets now. 1st and 15. Number 13 hands off to number 6. Number 6 bounces to the outside. Number 6 has got running room. One man to beat. It's going to be a foot race. He's going to go. Will he go? Widmeyer trying to catch him from behind. Number 6 gets tripped up. Widmeyer with the touchdown saving ankle tackle, but number 6 gets him down inside the Dean Stewart Photography red zone. And the Palm Bay Rockets got to get another playoff. There's 18 seconds left. Clock is stopped just to set the chains. Don't know if Coach has a timeout they can call. 10 seconds left. They got to get a play called, and I don't think anyone's aware of how much time is on the clock. This is a great opportunity. And that's going to end the half. So a great play. You have to wonder if anyone thought about calling the timeout to stop the clock, at least giving Palm Bay one more opportunity here. But we head here into halftime with your score. The SUNTREE Viera Hawks 12, the Palm Bay Rockets 0. We'll be back in about 10 minutes right here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, everybody, as we're getting set, about a minute and a half left to go here on the Brevard Sports Network in 7U action. I have a copy of the roster for the Palm Bay Rockets. So now I'll be able to call the Palm Bay Rockets names here on the Brevard Sports Network. And again, we'd like to thank our sponsors who've made it possible for us to be out here. Big shout out to Chrissy Limbeck, the real estate expert. Space Coast Lacrosse, for the ultimate in lacrosse developmental and preparation, learning the sport of lacrosse, taking that game to the next level. Regardless of what level you are, Space Coast Lacrosse is the premier lacrosse program that you need to be affiliated with for both boys, girls, and lax kids. Find them online at www.spacecoastlax.com. Again, that's spacecoastlax.com. And, of course, Dean Stewart Photography. Dean Stewart Photography has been serving Central Florida families for over 30 years. Their outstanding photography, quality products, and friendly service is what sets them apart from the rest. At DSP, they strive to provide individualized attention to everyone they photograph, whether it's your child's first school picture day or graduation from high school or putting on a sports uniform. DSP will be there to capture every memory along the way. For more information, give them a call at 321-952-9876 or visit them online at www.dsp-photo.com. As we get set here, a very beautiful day here at Viera Regional Park. Again, if you're watching here on the YouTube live stream, put a comment in the comments section. We are an interactive broadcast. Look down. If I see the comment, I will put it out for the world as we get set to start the third quarter. The Palm Bay Rockets had an opportunity there at the end of the first quarter, or second quarter, to put points on the board. Unfortunately, no one was able to call a timeout. Let me get the halftime banner off. Bada boom. And here we go. The Palm Bay Rockets will get the ball to start the second half. Their quarterback now that I have a roster is number 13, Julian Musacchio. I hope I'm not butchering that too badly. Number 5 checks into the game. Number 5, it's Sherrod Dean checking into the game. Number 2, who's been pretty impactful today, it's going to be Ryan Hildreth II. He's had a pretty big impact in touchdown saving tackles, and number 6 has also been a pretty big impact player. Number 6, that's Noah Riley. And here we go. First and 10 from the 35-yard line here. Musacchio under center now looks back at his coach, who says, "Not yet. I got to get someone in place." Noah Dean is that outside receiver. As we get set, fresh 8 on the clock. Musacchio under center, 1 back in the backfield, 3 receivers. He'll hand it off there to number 6. That's Noah Riley. Riley gets to the outside. Riley being chased down by Aiden Friedel. Being chased down by Tudor. Riley cuts back. Riley now pushing forward. He's going to have himself a Palm Bay Rockets first down and then some. A pickup of about 15 or 16 yards. And what a great play to start out the second half for the Rockets. And it'll be first and 10 at about the Hawks 36-yard line. Again, there's been many big playmakers. Noah Riley's made some plays. Ryan Hildreth has been a playmaker on the defensive side of the ball and had a couple nice runs. The quarterback, again, is Julian Usaccio, and he's going to call his own number, and guess what? He is taken down in the backfield by the quarterback, number 12 for the SUNTREE Viera Hawks. That's Cohen Widmeyer, and Widmeyer with a drop in the backfield. Second and long from the 42-yard line. Players break the huddle. Musacchio under center. Two backs in the backfield with him. And he's going to hand it off there to number two. Number two runs into his own defender, or runs into his own blocker. Unfortunately, Ryan Hildreth had some space, runs into Sherrod Dean. And that'll be a loss of another couple yards. It'll be about 3rd and 20 here for the Palm Bay Rockets. Usaccio under center. Sends number two, sends Hildreth in motion. He's going to give off there to Riley. Riley Mayer breaks the tackle. Riley gets to the outside, now cuts back inside. He's still got room. He's still going down the sideline and finally brought down, but there is a flag on the play. And he's down about the 23-yard line, but we'll see what the penalty call is. And it's going to be offensive holding called on the Rockets. And it will be 3rd and long from the 39-yard line. Well, yeah, the ball was at the 39. Now it's backed up to the 49. So 3rd and about a trip around Epcot. There's number 2, Hildreth, and Hildreth trips up, and he'll go down, and it's going to be a bigger loss. And now it's going to be 4th and 4th and all the way back to Palm Bay. And Palm Bay is in the position they're obviously going to elect to punt. So now we'll get to see the SUNTREE Viera Hawk offense. Just about 3 minutes run off the clock in that offensive possession. So here comes the SUNTREE Viera Hawk offense. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. And number 7 being trotted out there for the Rockets, that's Josiah Joseph. Widmeyer back there at quarterback with 2 backs in the backfield. And he will hand off there to number 15. And number 15, that's Kane Wallace, will be tackled after picking up about a yard and a half maybe. 4 minutes left to go here in the third quarter of 7U action. We will be here all day long, all the way to the end of the 14U game. Keep it right here on the Brevard Sports Network YouTube page. There's nothing else going on. This is what you should be watching all day. There's no college football on. Forget the NFL preseason. It's the third week of NFL preseason. It's literally third and fourth strings going at it. Widmeyer comes up to the line. Wallace and Landry Tudor in the backfield. And Widmeyer's going to call his own number, and he'll be swarmed by a pack of Rockets. First one on the scene looked to be number 5, Sherrod Dean, making a play. He's the one who led the charge. Number 21 checking in to the game for the Palm Bay Rockets. That's Grayson Oliveras. And there's Widmeyer. Widmeyer looking to pass. Now he's going to call his own number. Gets to the outside, makes a man miss. Down the sideline, and he just might have picked up a first down. I think he might be just short. And it's going to bring up 4th and short, I believe, by about a yard or 2. Great run there by Widmeyer. I'd like to welcome Barbara Nye, who says, "Go Rockets." Fourth and 2 here. For the Rockets defense, they need a stop here. 2:02 left to go here in the third quarter. Widmeyer calls for the snap. Widmeyer patrolling around that right side. Now he's going to call his own number. He's going to pick up a first down and more. Down the sideline, Widmeyer tripped up. Still going. Another stiff arm. Cohen Widmeyer down the sideline. Touchdown, SUNTREE Viera. Cohen Widmeyer slipped out of one tackle, delivered a stiff arm to the next defender, and after that he just kicked on the Jets. And it's 18-0 pending the extra point. Sends Tudor in motion. Widmeyer rolling left. Now he's going to reverse field right. Widmeyer looking downfield, throws, and incomplete. And the extra point is no good, but It's 18-0, and right now the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks take the commanding lead. All right, so for the Rockets, it's 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. $1:43 left to go here in the third quarter. As the last time the Rockets had the ball at the end of the first half, they had an opportunity with 18 seconds left down at the 1-yard line. Unfortunately, not able to get a playoff. And there's number 6 getting it to the outside. He's coming down the sideline, tripped up. Again, number 6, that's Noah Riley. And he'll be brought down at a 39 or 40-yard line. But there's laundry on the field on that far side of the field. And the Palm Bay Rockets coach not liking the call. Both coaches having a conversation with the white hat. Too many men on the defense for the Hawks. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty for the Palm Bay Rockets. I knew I'd do it today. I'm so used to the high school calling Palm Bay the Pirates. I promise that'll happen very few times today. This is Deland Roop. This is Viera Regional Park. And a little confusion. And Julian trying to get to the outside, cuts inside. Making people miss and finally being brought down by Landry Tudor. And that will be enough for a Palm Bay Rockets first down. As there's Julian making chicken salad out of, yep. Timeout called by the Rockets coaching staff. 57 seconds. And again, I'd like to ask everyone, if you have a chance, anyone who's followed me knows that I've been heavily involved with 7v7 Elite, and tragedy struck in Merritt Island. There was a U-Haul storage unit that caught fire, and $30,000 to $40,000 worth of equipment just went up in flames due to the fire that was started. Brevard Sports Center made a post a couple of days ago. If you could go to the GoFundMe link, 7v7 Elite is giving athletes a platform all over Central Florida to shine in 7v7, and with a season coming up, we could really use your support. So, if you, again, even if you can't give anything, just sharing the GoFundMe link. You know, the 7v7 season starts in January. So, again, if you could, please, whether it's a share of the GoFundMe link or if you can donate anything, it would be greatly appreciated and helpful. There's the handoff, and Dean has all the open field in the world. He's going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Palm Bay Rockets. And that's Noah Riley with the 50-plus yard rushing touchdown. And boy, folks, if you could hear the excitement on the sidelines, that was amazing. Noah Riley puts the Rockets on the board, 18-6. I mean, his line made a hole. They split the defense like the Red Sea, and then Riley said, I got it from here. I'm a Rocket with a rocket on my back, and took it to the end zone. And there's the pass, and it's caught. I believe that's a 2-point conversion. All right, so the score is 18-7, so it was just a 1 point. Duh, that's right. What am I talking about? So it's 18-7, and it's still a 2-score game, but, again, the Rockets have got on the board. That's the important part. Now can the Rockets get a quick stop? That's what they need now. They need their defense to come up big. They need their defense to dig in and come up with a quick stop to give their offense an opportunity. And the Palm Bay Rockets sideline has woken up, their team on the board, and now they are bringing the energy. And that will end the first quarter. The Palm Bay Rockets get on the board, but so do the Viera Hawks. It's 18-7 as we head to the fourth quarter here on the Brevard Sports Network.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
Like to thank 23-time tag team champion Devon Dudley for the bringback. Devon Dudley preparing for his final match as the member of the illustrious team 3D, taking on the Hardys in a ladder match at TNA's Bound for Glory. Again, I had an opportunity to, a few years ago, talk to Devon, and I'll tell you, he's one of those guys you could just sit and you could just talk. I mean, listen to him tell stories and just life experiences. It's truly awesome, an awesome guy. And here comes the SVYFL Hawks. The last time they had the ball, it was Cohen Widmeyer with a 30-plus yard touchdown run, slipping tackles and giving stiff arms out like Christmas presents. There's a snap, and the referees blow this play dead. As we'll see what the call is here. Sends the clock back rolling. 7.5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter, as there's a rotation in players. Widmeyer in the double gun there. Calls for the snap. He's going to keep it And there's that's Widmeyer. Widmeyer gets tripped up close to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Palm Bay Rockets 42-yard line. The SUNTREE Viera Hawks just moving at will. Where can you find the Titusville field for? I'm not sure. I know Brevard Sports Network is not doing the Titusville satellite. And there's Tudor. Landry Tudor to the outside. Tudor cuts back inside using his blockers. Cuts back outside, and Tudor finally brought down by a whole host, and there's going to be a personal foul penalty against the Rockets. Grabbed him by the face mask, so that'll be an additional 15 yards at the end of the run. Number 6, Noah Riley, was there as a part of the tackle, and unfortunately there's a down Rocket. Brevard Sports Network does not show injuries. Hope the young man is okay. Yeah, Miss Roop, I know Brevard Sports Network is not broadcasting the satellite game. Miss Booker says, "Let's go Rockets," and Vern says, "Go Mason." Here we go. Widmeyer is now inside the Chrissy Nose red zone. Chrissy Limbeck. 1st and 10 from the 20. Widmeyer is going to call his own number. Widmeyer now having a reverse field. Check that. Now it's number 4. Number 4 reversing field. And number 4 will be tripped up by number 21. Number 21 making the play. That's Grayson Oliveris. And number 4, that was Theodore Fitz. He'll pick up about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 here for SVYFL. Again, we're going to be here all day long, all the way to the end of 14U. .445 and counting left to go here in the game. And right now, the SUNTREE Viera Hawks are doing exactly what you need to do. Let time tick away, and they're still moving the football. Widmeyer with Wallace and Tudor in the backfield. He's going to give it off. No, he's going to keep it. Cohen Widmeyer being brought down. What a tackle made by the young man. As soon as I get his number, I believe that's number 7, and that's Josiah Joseph making the play. And that's going to be a big loss. That's going to be a loss of about 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 12 here for the Hawks. Coming up on 3.5 minutes left to go here in the here in the game. So for those who aren't familiar with Brevard Sports Network, here's what we're going to do. After this game, we're going to shut down this stream. I'm going to reset the device, and we'll get ready and have a new stream up for the 9U game. So if you wouldn't mind, there's mass confusion, and Widmeyer's going to give another stiff arm, slip out of another tackle, and Widmeyer looking to go for his 2nd of the day, brought down just short. That was number 5 on the touchdown-saving tackle. That's Sherrod Dean with the tackle, but it's now 1st and goal for the SUNTREE Viera Hawks. So if you're wanting to watch a later game, maybe you're waiting for the 12U game or the 10U game, well, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and hit that. By the subscribe button, there's a little bell. That's called a notification bell, and that will let you know every time Brevard Sports Network goes live. And what will happen is when it pops up on your phone, it'll pop up with the title. So, for example, maybe you're waiting for the 12U game. Well, every time that notification comes up, you'll see, oh, okay, that's that game, that's that game. There's a handoff there. Number 15 will get swarmed in the backfield, and the Palm Bay Rockets defense, that time led by number 15, Avery Abel. And Abel will get no gain, and there's 2.5 minutes left to go. So the 7U Hawks look to start the program 1-0 on the day. And again, barring a dramatic comeback, which again, I've seen weird things happen on youth football fields. That ball's not round. It does unpredictable things. There's the pass, and it's caught. And that was number 8 on the reception. And I don't have either way. Yeah, I don't have a number 8 on my roster. 1:42 left to go. Widmeyer fires, and it's intercepted! And he's all alone. Widmeyer's the only one to stop him. He makes Widmeyer miss, going down the sideline. Can Tudor catch him? And he stops to try to shake Tudor, and Landry Tudor with the stop, and there was an excellent interception. As soon as the young man turns around so I can see his number, I believe that was number 4. Number 6, check that. Well, who else? Noah Riley, who's been making plays all day long, number 6. Noah Riley, who's been making plays on offense there, makes a big play on defense. And it's 51 seconds left. So, look, in potential tiebreakers at the end of the season, score differential, it is a tiebreaker. So if you're the Rockets, you'd like to score another touchdown here, even if it's for nothing else, for, whatever the case at the end of the season. And now coming up on 30 seconds. Might be time for 1, maybe 2 more plays. And there's cuts back, and he's making some more moves. He's got room to run. Cuts back inside, and he'll be brought down. And I think that will be the final. That just might be the final play. Clock stops for the chains to reset. Once the ball is spotted, the clock should resume, and there it goes. 18 seconds. And no real sense of urgency. Just gets the snap off number 6. Riley trying to make one more play. Riley with a nice gain, and he'll be brought down, and that will do it, folks. In 7U, the SUNTREE VIERA Hawks pick up 3 touchdowns and a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown for Cohen Widmeyer. And, folks,